4, 3, 2, and what's going on, beautiful people? This is your boy Renegade, and welcome to the show. This is the best damn recap from the best damn podcast, best damn wrestling podcast ever. You know what I'm saying? Ever. Chef Tayroy is with me. What's going on, Chef?
I'm doing good.
I'm sorry, Chef Tay. He was be known as Chef Tay, so we're gonna call my man by his name, Chef Tay. One of the best chefs here on the West Coast in Phoenix, Arizona. If you want some collard greens, he can make that. If you want some chicken, he got you. You know what I'm saying?
Anything under the sun, even snake.
Yeah, man, what's going on with you, Chef? What's happening with you, brother?
I'm just working all day, taking care of my kids.
I know that's right.
And watching wrestling.
Watching wrestling. Hey, that's what we're here for, man. You know what I'm saying? To get away from all the mundane things of life. You dig what I'm saying? We're wrestling fans. We're coming from a wrestling fan's point of view. And so we just want to give our point of view on what happened this weekend, man. You had some really, really great shows happening in your house.
Oh, yeah.
Was pretty dope. That's NXT's event in your house. I'm gonna have to talk about that for a second because usually the NXT pay-per-views, whenever the NXT has a pay-per-view, the takeovers used to be really good.
Yeah.
And they were always my favorites versus the mainstream shows because they were going so hard. It's like watching college basketball. You know what I'm saying? College basketball players, they really care about, you know what I'm saying, getting to the points, you know what I'm saying, showing off, you know, all that, doing hard moves to do, you know
Trying
what I
to
mean?
move up to the next level.
Trying to move up to the next level, you dig what I'm saying? And I mean, NXT always delivers, man, and I have to let you know my favorite storyline running right now is Delgado.
Oh, yes.
Versus the Dawn of NXT. Man, that storyline is crazy. It's like some drug.
Some 21 Jump Street.
For real. It's like the, you know, Mexican drug lords and the cartel versus like the Italian mob, man. And
it sounds like it's the Miami Vice versus what the Goodfellas.
Yeah, exactly,
Yeah.
man. And the storyline, I'm sorry, I had to not hold some paper. The storyline, man, was so intense. It almost felt like I was watching a movie. You know what I mean? I almost felt like somebody was gonna get killed. I mean, people was getting kidnapped, you know what I'm saying? Getting beat up, you know what I'm saying? Missing, just end up. Matter of fact, I still don't know what happened to the manager. Where the manager at?
Now he haven't showed back up.
He's
still missing.
He's sleeping with the fishes right now. That's what he is. He's sleeping with the fishes. But hands down, man, that's one of my favorite storylines going right now, and it's just so entertaining, and it's good to see, you know, those young cats doing it at that level, man. So I'm excited to see what else unfolds from that. Obviously, Tony D'Angelo and his crew went over, and the stipulations for that match was whoever wins gets absorbed into the family.
You know that was going to happen.
I didn't want to see it. It hurt my feelings when they lost, man.
Yeah.
You know, Delgado lost, man, and I can't lie. I was really hoping that they was going to win because I know they were going to carry the storyline a little bit further, man. It was going to be interesting. But I love, you know, what Tony is doing right now, and I think he should be in the main event picture coming soon, man.
Very much.
Yeah.
He's a great wrestler.
He's a great wrestler, man. But you know, there's plenty of other matches going on during in your house. But that's one of the main ones that I want to talk about. Also, Bron Breakker, man.
Oh, he's a beast.
He's a beast, man. His daddy and his uncle was beasts.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? all of them was beasts, cuz.
But it's in the bloodline, though. You know what I mean?
No pun intended.
Yeah.
We the ones. No pun intended.
It's all the bloodline. You could tell he's a born athlete.
Yeah. I mean, that boy is.
I just can't wait till he gets to Raw.
Yeah, he's freakishly strong, freakishly fast. Man, and I'm just excited to see where he goes with his career because, you know, the things that he's doing in the ring, even though he does need a little bit more mic work.
Yes.
He does need mic work. I'm not gonna lie and say he don't, because he definitely do. But he has all the tools that he needs to take it to the next level, man. I can't wait to see him on Raw or SmackDown.
It's like a Bron Strowman and a Goldberg having a baby.
Yeah, pretty much. That's a scary, ugly looking baby. That baby grew up strong.
Yeah, strong nigga.
Wham! Yeah, man. But I mean, I love what Bron is doing, and you know, I just hope that he gets really some good storylines to develop this character, man, and develop this new championship character that he has, man. It's, other than that, I have to say, my guilty pleasure on NXT is Toxic Attraction.
I'm not gonna speak on that one.
Okay, let me just say this. Let me just say this. No, let me get this. Make me sweat real quick. Let me just say this, man. Mandy Rhodes, since she's moved down from main roster, has really redefined her character and who she is. I personally love the Golden Goddess character.
Yeah.
I think that she could have really did more with the Golden Goddess character. I wanted to see more from the Golden Goddess character. But as of right now, man, I just think that she's killing it, man, with Toxic Attraction. Gigi and what's the other game? What's the other girl's name? Gigi and the other one. It's the redhead one. And
I knew it just on the tip of my tongue. Right?
it's on the tip.
Oh man.
God, Gigi and anyway, Toxic Attraction.
Yes.
The group as a tag team is a pretty decent tag team. And Mandy is a you got to give her props for being over 200 days as a champion.
She's a beast.
Yeah, I just want to see more from her, man. I don't know if I want to see more in-ring work from her, or I want to see more character development work. Obviously, she's been doing a lot of character development work since she's been in NXT.
Yeah.
But I would love to see more from Mandy Rose, man. And I think that her as champion, NXT champion, is done wonders for her career.
Yeah, it has. Like,
it's revitalized everything.
Because when she was on Raw, she was they had her in the back. And you know what I mean? It wasn't putting no type of force behind her. But now, yeah, she came out like a demon out of hell.
Yeah.
She will be, I think she got another 100 days up under her belt with the championship. Before somebody try to take it from her.
Who do you think will take it?
Oh, there's no. I don't know.
You don't know? Who I see coming in NXT in their division? Nikita Lyons.
Yeah.
Nikita Lyons is a certified star. Nikita Lyons will eventually take the belt off of Mandy Rhodes.
True.
Nikita Lyons is hurt right now, which hurt my feelings because I really wanted her, to win that battle, that competition. That
Battle Royal?
Well, it wasn't a battle royal. It was a bracket competition.
Yeah.
I really wanted to see her win that. I hope she gets well, but when she comes back, I think she's going to go directly to the top, man. I think she's going to be champion eventually.
You think when she comes back, they're going to change her storyline? You'll probably make her a heel?
I would love to see her as a heel. I don't know if she was a heel or a face before she left.
She was a face.
She was a face?
And now I think she'd be a good bad girl.
She would. She would. I think that she can carry it. I would love to see her move to main roster, but the thing with... Okay, I got it. I got to say my gripe real quick. The thing with moving NXT wrestlers, right, to main roster, is they feel... I know they... main roster they're looking for entertainers.
Yes.
They're looking for stars. They're looking for people who can, take whatever they're given and, make something out of it. I don't understand the name change. If you put all this work into developing all these characters, I don't understand the name change when they go to main roster.
True. That's always boggled me with that one. I don't know why.
For instance, Raquel Gonzalez
Yeah.
is now Raquel Rodriguez.
Yes, yeah.
And I know I just recently saw her on a podcast, and I know that, you know, the Gonzalez name is her family's name, it's her father's name. I know she wanted to keep that as a female wrestler, man, but the name change, it wasn't that big of a name change. But why? And you know, she's accepted it and went, but you know, then you have Pete Dunne, man. And that's what happens when you record live. But then you have Pete Dunne, man, and Pete Dunne took on the character of Butch. And you know what? At first I didn't like it.
Butch.
I didn't like it, but then I was like, you know what? I understand the character of Butch. I know Vince McMahon was like, look, you're just gonna be the most crazy, uncontrollable little man ever. You know what I'm saying? And he's with Butch. I mean, I'm sorry, Sheamus and Ridge Holland.
Yeah.
Both of these guys are first of all, I love brawlers.
Yes.
I love old school smash mouth. I'm gonna punch you in your face. I'm gonna hurt you. When I hit you, it's gonna connect. I love those type of wrestlers. Sheamus is that type of wrestler. Ridge Holland is that type of wrestler. Pete Dunne, aka Butch, is that type of wrestler.
Now,
I love them together. Butch I laugh at Butch so much, man, because you never know what's gonna happen, and the fact that Sheamus can't control.
That's
hilarious to me.
Even Rich.
Rich is like, hey,
we ain't gonna do it.
Hey, bro.
Like, I don't want it.
I don't want it. You know what I'm saying? Even during the celebration, he punched both of them in the face during the celebration. Like, what? I don't want you to be my friend and celebrate with me. You gonna punch me in the face? Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Our friendship would have been over.
Yeah, it would have been over, man. But you know, going back to the name change for the characters, man, I really do like the Butch character. But I mean, a lot of wrestlers that move up from NXT, man, they come up the main roster and they're expecting one thing and they get another one. It's not pure wrestling. It's more entertainment. So, you know, you got to understand that if you want to get your character over, especially same with the higher ups and with the fans.
Oh yeah.
You know, man. But like I said, in your house. It was an absolutely amazing event. I loved it from all of the matches that we were able to see. Like I said, I would love to see more from Bron Breakker. I would love to see more from Mandy Rose. You know who's my sleeper in NXT? My sleeper in NXT is what's my man's name? The A champion. Carmelo Hayes.
Yeah, Carmelo. Yeah, he beastie.
Hey, Carmelo is.
He's a nice little high flyer.
He is. He's underrated. He's a small guy, so they're not gonna push him like a Roman Reigns. But I mean, the boy can go. I love him and Trick together.
He reminds me of Enzo.
No, Enzo was a mouthpiece, Jack.
Yeah, he had the mouth, but his style of wrestling was just.
His style of wrestling was questionable, but Enzo was a certified mouthpiece, man. Enzo was
a bona fide stud.
Enzo was one of my favorite speakers, talkers in WWE at the time, man, and I wish he was back. I'm not even gonna lie, but I don't think that his type of brashness will get over well with this generation of NXT. Maybe in AEW.
He did a whole body upgrade. He's not that small guy no more.
Yeah,
he's swole.
He is swole.
A swole little man.
Yeah, he is swole. How you doing? You know what I'm saying? How you doing? But I loved Enzo, man, and he was Cruiserweight champion for a while before Cruiserweight champion got put on NXT, and he really brought some validity to that belt. And so that's one of the other things for NXT. They had the Cruiserweight belt that they retired recently, and I think that belt gave a lot of people chances. But like I said, NXT is doing good things. I like the new 2.0. I'm a huge fan of the old school NXT. The wrestling focus NXT, I love that. I was hoping Triple H was going to make that into a brand of his own. Unfortunately, that didn't happen because Mr. Man got other plans. But hey,
Some man that got some money behind
Hey,
something.
he got some money behind it. He was like, "Hey man, I want to make this show fresh and hip, and connect with fans, man. So and make it developmental, and I think that's what they're doing now. But I love to see NXT. Oh, spoiler alert! This past Tuesday, if I'm still on NXT, right? Guess who made an appearance?
Who?
Apollo Crews.
Oh, he did. I did see that.
Apollo Crews made an appearance. And he got up from Bron Breakerface. He said, "Look, I'm ready when you're ready." You know what I'm saying? I like Apollo Crews in
He's
NXT.
beast. Yes.
Former Intercontinental Champion. I mean, the boy is he's talented, athletic. I love the African character that he had.
Yeah.
But
He's
it
wasn't
got
too far.
it got still really quick. I think that at the height of that character is with Big E, when he had a feud with Big E.
No, I think I saw Lost him with that character when he got Commander Aziz.
When he got Commander Aziz?
Yes, I don't like
man.
that part. Like,
I wish Commander Aziz did more.
yeah,
I
think that's what it was.
I wish he had more of a presence, man,
Like Commander Aziz.
I'm gonna be completely honest. When Commander Aziz faced Omos decimated him. Omos made him look like a third grader.
He made him look like a cruiserweight.
He made him look like a cruiserweight.
A cruiserweight.
He tossed that boy around the room like a booger. He just flicked him across the room. I'm like, yo, this dude is the same size as you, cuz.
And you just flipping him.
And you just flipping him like it was nothing. They buried Commander Aziz. I don't even think Commander Aziz had more than one match.
I think he had two. A tag team match with him.
Okay.
And one by himself.
Yeah.
But it wasn't entertaining at all. It was,
They buried Commander Aziz, man, and I don't know where he is. Obviously, Apollo is in
I have a
NXT
feeling
right now.
he's gonna pop up in Impact.
Well, if he do, I mean, hey, I'm not mad at nobody having no job. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? If cats want to have a job, hey, by all means.
Oh yeah.
All right, so let's get into it.
What's that?
Hell in a Cell.
Awesome.
Man.
Made me sweat for a little bit.
Let's go into it, man. What was your favorite match of Hell in a Cell? I know I got my favorite.
My favorite match, Hell in a Cell.
Right.
Bobby Lashley.
Really?
Bobby, I was happy. Happy.
Oh man, Bobby Lashley MVP versus
The handicap match. That was lovely.
and we're almost in it, yeah. Man.
I just felt MVP got what he deserved. Fine.
Did he really though?
He could have done more. But I don't think he really wanted to hurt him because, like he said, that was his brother. He felt he was a brother to him.
Yeah.
So he wanted to tap out.
First of all, I'm a huge MVP fan.
Oh,
I think
that's
MVP
why.
I think MVP is second only to Paul Heyman, bro. I will honestly say that MVP brings so much validity to every wrestler that he touches, man. Even when he was doing that in Impact, and he would really bring wrestlers up, man. And I'm a big MVP fan, man. And when him and Bobby first got together, and they started doing their thing, and then they formed the Hurt Business.
Yes.
Which was by far one of my favorite factions, because that's the first time, other than the Nation of Domination, where you see 4 dominant men of color in a group.
But he wasn't really dominant. He was
Bobby Lashley?
No, I'm talking about MVP.
Well, on the microphone he was.
On the mic, yes.
Yeah.
But walk around that cane, like
He did look
pediatric,
feeble.
He looked a little sickly.
He looked like his knees cracked every time he moved. He's talking.
Oh man. But Sean Alexander, Cedric
Cedric Alexander. Yeah.
beastie.
Yeah. I love the Hurt Business, bro. I got a Hurt Business shirt sitting in my closet right now, and I hate that they had such a short run. I knew that I wanted them to do better, but the thing I do like about the Bobby Lashley Omos MVP interactions is that they always find a way to put Cedric on TV.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They are, and I appreciate that as a fan. But looking at it like, you know, they still helping Cedric get on TV because
he's still rocking their colors.
He's still rocking Hurt Business heavy. and I'm gonna be real with you. If they did put the Hurt Business back together with Bobby Lashley, Omos, and Shelton, and Cedric,
oh my God,
who's stopping them?
They would have to make their own little fraction. I mean, you would have to bring, Drew McIntyre to the Ballin Brutes.
No.
Then I'll take out Butch, put in Drew McIntyre.
What? Why would you take out the best thing that's happened to the group?
He's a crazy one.
You need that balance of insane with your wrestler. You know what I'm saying?
But I think you would have to use strength against them, especially against Omos.
Yeah, Omos is being primed to have a title run. I didn't agree with his first title run. I'm gonna be honest with you. WrestleMania when him and AJ won the belts, man, I was like, really? They gave this? Sorry.
Yeah.
Man, I was so mad. But then I saw Omos and I started seeing him develop a little bit, and he started losing weight, and then he started changing his outfits a little bit. And then when he got with P started putting that little spit shine on that mug. You know what I'm saying?
Nice.
He making them look like a star. You know what I'm saying? I wish the Hurt Business would get back together. I love the segments between Bobby Lashley and Cedric, and I, kind of hitting that, they're going to be watching each other back, which I'm excited about that. But we shall see, man. We'll see how that develops. But yeah, I will say that I thoroughly did enjoy Omos and MVP versus Bobby Lashley match. I thought that was good. I first thought that was going to be in the cage.
Yes, I thought it was.
I thought that was going to be a cage match, and it was not a cage match, and that kind of hurt my feelings a little bit because it was only one cage match on Hell in the Cell, which I thought it was going to be two.
I think if Peter would have put it in the cage would have been done.
Well, I think it's kind of redundant because they just had a cage match the week before, right?
Yeah.
And so having that cage match and then having another cage match right after that, I don't know. That can be a little much.
They do that every once in a
But
while.
I did want to see Omos in a cage with Bobby again. I'm sorry. I think you put Bobby in a cage with anybody, he gonna come out on top, except for Bobby.
Ooh, true stories.
Yeah, that's Bobby Kryptonite. That's Bobby Kryptonite right there, Jack.
That's a real beast right there.
That's a real beast.
That's
And when he got in the ring with him, he showed why this ain't what you want.
It's like every wrestler has his kryptonite. I say Bobby Lashley is Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar, Bill Goldberg.
I would go as far as to say the last three champions of African American descent have all been demolished by Brock Lesnar.
Yeah.
Every single last one of them, except for Bobby. Bobby won the match. Bobby got his ass whooped, but Bobby won the match.
He got his. The one I want.
Hey, Brock beat Kofi in what, 26 seconds?
You knew that was going to happen.
Ding, ding, ding. Boom, match over. I'm like, what
knew that was gonna happen.
What the hell was that?
That's like,
hey, I want my money back. Ref, you counting too fast, ref. Yeah.
Man, it's like, a kid some candy, he's gonna be gone.
Man, he demolished Kofi.
You put a fresh steak in a lion's den.
Exactly. He gonna eat. And then you had Brock versus Big E. Well, they were in a match together. When Big E lost.
Yeah,
Big E didn't even get pinned and he lost the belt.
That's what I didn't like about that situation. They should have gave another run at the belt before anything.
Yeah. And then, Bobby lost his belt to Brock.
Yeah.
And that's how they did a unification thing, which,
I was waiting for that match.
I was waiting for that match. Okay, I've seen Brock live. I've seen Roman live. I'm not a fan of their style of wrestling.
Yeah.
Live. Without commentary, the match is completely different.
Yes.
I've seen Roman matches, and even with this tribal chief character, I've seen Roman's matches, man. And I'm a big Roman Reigns fan. Don't get me wrong. Acknowledge me. I acknowledge the tribal chief, but sometimes his matches,
Yes.
and it's a little. It can be boring sometimes. But going back to Hell in a Cell, you said that Bobby and Omos and MVP was your favorite match.
Yes.
The match to set the tone of the whole night for me was the women's match. Asuka versus Becky Lynch versus Bianca Belair.
Nope.
That set the tone for the entire night for me.
I watched that twice.
Yo.
I replayed it again.
Yo, they went at it.
He did.
Great match.
From the bottom of my heart, I thought she was gonna lose that belt.
Oh, Bianca?
Bianca, because
it was a couple of times. She came close. It was a couple of times.
Becky Lynch always played. She'll sit back and wait till somebody get hit with their special, then throw you out the ring and climb on top. Yeah. When I seen that happen, I'm like, she lost her belt. And Bianca hop in there fast. That's the fastest I ever seen her move.
How do you feel about a babyface winning it that way?
Mm-hmm. No, it's the same. Yeah, I loved it.
You didn't take anything away from any of the women at all? You don't think it took away from Bianca's babyface character as her, pinning in that way instead of winning clean?
It's still a clean win. Because what happened, she got hit with those, got the manhandle slam. Okay. Got threw out. It was a clean win to me. But it built up to another storyline.
Okay.
It's gonna be a Belair versus Asuka. I can't wait till that happen.
I can't wait till that happen either.
They're gonna go for the belt.
I want to talk about what should have happened, but we're gonna come back to that because that's something else. But I want to really get into the show. But that three-way match between Asuka, Bianca, and Becky Lynch, man, that was an amazing match. But of course, my favorite match of the entire night.
It's which one?
Was Cody Rhodes versus Seth freaking Rollins. Oh my God! Listen,
I almost cried. I cried for Cody.
Oh my God!
I was saying
Cody's when the news first broke, I didn't know how to take it. I was like, okay, are they going to cancel the match?
Yes.
I was afraid that they were going to cancel the match, and I was like, well, that'll be messed up if they cancel the only sale match. You know what I'm saying? And it really would have pissed me off. But Cody, man, Cody is a superstar, bro.
Cody is a man joy.
He's a certified, bona
He's a thug.
He's a thug, man. He's the super thug. As Nowhere used to say.
Oh my God!
Listen, when he came out, the entrance. I love Cody's entrance. First of all.
Yeah.
But you can notice that he wasn't moving his arm at all. And I saw the bruise through the jacket, and I was like, ooh, that little bad. I was like, that little bruise. I was like, that little bad right there, Jack.
I'm like, okay, it's gonna be a little small patch.
It's gonna be a small patch, yeah. Bro, he removed his jacket.
That was horrible.
Man, Cody had a whole titty on his arm. Yo, his arm was black and blue and red and green. every color that you could think of, from his nipple all the way to his elbow. Listen, I've seen a lot of injuries, man. Probably the most gruesome injury I've seen was Psycho Sid, man, when he broke his leg. Oh my God, that's hard to watch.
Oh my God, that was crazy.
But when Cody took his jacket off, bro, listen, you know what it reminded me of? You remember that episode on SpongeBob where SpongeBob went to Muscle Beach and he had to blow up his arms and shit. Yeah, they popped. He had that big little arm the whole match. He had that Incredible Hulk arm the whole match, and he beat Seth Rollins, arguably the best in WWE, character-wise, wrestler-wise.
Architect.
He beat him with one arm.
One good arm.
I mean, that was an amazing performance all the way around. But yo, when I saw his arm, and then Seth kept poking it.
Yeah, keep poking it,
kept
hitting
poking it, touching
it against the gate.
Just instigating them, like
It was crazy. I kept flinching every time he hit it.
Every time he hit it, I'm like, no, stop, no, why? Why are you still hitting him? Cody, quit, lay down. Like every time Cody would not stay down. Every time he went down for a pin, I just wanted him to stay down. I was like, yo, just stay. You don't have to prove nothing. We don't need nothing. You won. You won best wrestler. What else you want from us, cuz? What else you want?
But like he said, he was doing it for his daughter.
Man, he did it for everybody.
Me.
He did it for the wrestling business, man. And I was blown away by that match. It was hard to watch. It was a couple of spots, man, that was so crazy. I'm like, why would you put your body through it? But in Cody's mind, he was like, hell, if I'm gonna be out for 6 months,
at least go out of the bag.
4 to 6 months, it's already it's already off the bone.
Off the bone.
It's off the bone. Fell off the bone. Finger licking off the bone.
Off the bone.
Just hanging. It's already gone. You know what I'm saying? I might as well just go ahead and go out there and finish the match. It's hell in the cell. You go balls to the wall, man.
What's the worst that can happen?
I'll put it like this. Best Hell in a Cell match I personally have seen in my life. Mankind versus Undertaker.
Oh, when he threw him off the cage. Yeah.
Man, listen. Threw him off the cage. I thought he was dead.
Oh, then his tooth went through his lip.
His tooth went through with the lip or nose?
It went through his lip. It was like going into the nose. Like if he would have, he'd have snipped it up.
Man, his tooth.
That was a horrible.
Horrible.
Oh my God.
I thought Mankind died twice that night. And
I think he did.
He died to come back. I'm still here.
Like, I'm good.
Yeah. Well, you know, at least 2 of his personalities died that night, Jack.
Yeah, they ran away. They ain't coming back.
You know what I'm saying? Cactus Jack had to pop in. It was like, look, I'm still here, man. But like, man, that was my favorite match of all of the Hell in the Cells. But this one is up there, man. I think Cody really proved himself as a top competitor, as a potential champion. I know he's going to challenge Roman Reigns, and he's going to win the belt. If I had to pick somebody that had the star power, that had the wrestling ability, that had the heart, and that had the fans' admiration to take the belt away from Roman Reigns, I thought it was going to be Seth. Because I love this Seth freaking Rollins character, this Joker character.
Yeah.
But Cody, man.
Cody
is on another lane, bro.
On that type of situation, I can see them bringing back Goldust. Because it'd be a family thing.
They couldn't bring back Goldust. They would have to bring back Dustin Rhodes.
Dog. Yeah.
They would have to bring Dustin. They would have to bring who he is, because Cody came back, right? That's just like saying, I'm gonna bring back what was the name of the character he had? That weird ass.
Oh, Stardust.
Stardust. Yeah. Stardust. You know what I'm saying? Stardust. You better bring back that weird ass character.
That helped his list a lot.
It did.
Stardust.
Yeah, he do that. You gotta think that. Why?
Oh man.
Cody sounded like he just ate a hot ass hot pocket. Just, you know. Stardust. All right, man, but for real, I think that Cody got the chops, man. I think Cody can do it.
Yeah, he could.
I think Cody can take it off of Roman, man. I think Cody has the ability to, not right now. Obviously, I think they have plans. Hopefully, that's what the rumors are saying, that they have plans for Rock versus Roman.
It
was even it was kind of a little hint too in the Rock show.
Yeah,
Young Rock.
Yes.
It was an episode where little Roman Reigns was calling up on the Rock, and he was like, "Come on, fight me." He was like, match that big. It's only at WrestleMania. And I'm like, yes, give me some hints. I just want one. You know what I'm saying?
Because that would be an awesome.
Listen, I'm there for that one. Hey, Hollywood, I'm going. If Rock and Roman are fighting, that's a once in a lifetime match that you would never see. Just like I saw Roman versus John Cena. It was once in a lifetime.
I think that right there, The Rock versus Roman, will split the Usos.
You think so?
Yeah, because you already know Jimmy and Jay. One gonna go with The Rock, the other one gonna go with Roman.
I don't know
like
if they rock with The Rock like that though. You know what I'm saying? Like, think about it. The Rock ain't did shit for them. He ain't brought them to no movie premieres. You know what I'm saying?
The only person he brought into a movie was Roman.
That was it.
That was it.
The rest of the family got to stay home. You know what I'm saying? He ain't bring a whole bunch of big ass Samoans to the premiere. They gonna black out the screen.
That would throw like a wrench in the storyline as the number one.
Oh man, you know
Day
what?
ones.
Hey, to this day, my favorite wrestler of all time is The Rock, Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
Oh yeah.
Favorite wrestler of all time. I mean, favorite superstar, everything. I'm excited to see the Black Adam film that he got coming out too.
That's gonna be awesome.
Well, because he's playing The Rock. He's not playing Black Adam. He's playing himself. That's why it's gonna be awesome. But The Rock is arguably the greatest wrestler of all time.
You heard they was trying to put him as the genie, right? For Aladdin too.
For Aladdin too?
Yeah.
And he would kill that shit too. You forgot he was a whole tooth fairy. He was a whole football tooth fairy.
Oh,
come on, you know, yeah, he could do that.
Yeah, I was thinking like that would be nice.
He was what? Maui and Moana. Moana is probably one of the best Disney films made.
Him and his singing, yeah.
Him and his singing, the songs from Moana still rock to this day.
Yeah.
I'll be in the bathroom. I wanna be shiny. Hey boy, hey, shiny song hit that.
Oh,
you know what
sweet
I'm saying?
Jesus.
Hey, but hey, I really want to see that, man. I want to see The Rock versus Roman. I think that's going to be a knockdown, drag out fight. I think it's going to be interesting, and we're going to see who's going to take over.
Because I can see him try to hit him with the spear and get caught with the rock bottom.
I just want to see the people's elbow just one time.
Yeah.
Just
See, that's why I think it's gonna be like a split in the family. Cause I feel like he'll give him that little the people's elbow. And he knows how to hit it. He gonna turn around and get super kicked by one of the Usos.
Man, they gonna get cuss like that, yo. They can't go to the barbecue after they kick Rock in the face. Man, they can't go to the barbecue.
That's what I'm saying. This gonna be for the head of the table. You know, everybody's saying The Rock bringing everything in.
Man, listen, The Rock still is the #1 draw. He still sells merchandise in WWE. He is the biggest star on the planet. Action star on the planet.
John Cena's trying to get up there, you know.
John Cena trying to get up there.
Yeah,
but The Rock is that's it, man. I mean, he is the end all to be all when it comes to sports entertainment, bro.
Once they say Rock versus Roman, I don't care how much them tickets cost. I'm buying them.
I'm buying it.
Going.
I don't care what I got to do.
I'm taking like a week off to do it.
I'm selling semen. I'm selling blood.
I'm gonna sell some kids on eBay. I don't know.
Hey, for real. You know, I might even sell a little ass on the corner. I don't know. I'm going to that match. I'm going to see that. I'm going to see that match, bro. I want to see it. I mean, that's like I said, that's a generational match. Roman versus Rock, man, and I'm here for it, bro. I think it's going to be
awesome.
I think it's going to be awesome all the way around. I'm excited to see that. But let's go back to Hell in a Cell real quick, right? Mm-hmm. Because I know we talked about Cody and Seth. Where do you see this trilogy going? I thought it was just going to be a trilogy. I thought it was going to be done. Obviously, Seth ain't. Seth remind me of the dudes in the hood that like it's on sight. Every time I see you, I'm fighting you. That's what Seth is to me. He's like, hey, I don't. You trying to be a great star? You trying to live your family's legacy? Not on my watch.
Yeah.
Not today. Not tomorrow.
Legend killer.
Yeah, man. Listen, but when Cody comes back, this is what I see happening. I think Cody should take the rest of this year off.
Yeah, they heal that shoulder.
I think Cody should come back at the Royal Rumble. I think Cody should come back and win the Royal Rumble. And I think it should be, well, this is the problem though. Whoever wins the Royal Rumble, if they're trying to book Rock versus Roman,
yeah, that's the only thing about that.
That's the only thing. So I don't know if they're gonna do the Rock and Roman thing. And because it would interfere with the WrestleMania plans, unless he dropped one of his belts.
I think he's gonna do the Money in the Bank.
How?
How he did the Hell in the Cell.
Bro.
It's gonna be some weird stuff happening.
Bro, the man can't move his arm. He can't wipe his ass. He can't hold his woman. He can't.
But if you remember, okay, do you remember when what was her name? Corey Graves' girlfriend.
Carmella.
Remember how she won it because her boy climbed up and got it for her and dropped it to her?
Man, I don't want to see that bullshit.
No, somebody gonna try to grab it and they gonna get hit and he gonna book it right in his lap.
Like Otis? Listen, I was so pissed off about that. I don't want to see that. I want to see somebody. I want to see Edge, Hardy Boys, Dudley Boys style ladder match.
That's
for.
We never gonna see that again.
I want to see that style match for Money in the Bank.
We don't have them type of people.
We deserve that.
You don't have them type of people. Like back in the day, yeah, we're gonna see a 3D off the top of the ladder, you know.
Hold on. Side note, listen, do you remember when they powerbombed Mae Young?
Yeah.
Off the top. Listen, that was insane. This lady had to be 112 years old.
Her bones was already dust.
Oh my God. As soon as she hit the ground,
you see a little
all dusted.
I
saw her soul come out her body a little bit and she came back down. Listen. Hey, Dudley Boys was wrong for that, man. Hey, listen. Hey, I don't care what nobody say. Mae Young.
It's a thug.
Mae Young was a thug. And she was ahead of her time.
She was a super thug. She took a power bomb and rolled over and looked like,
Mae Young was the truth. And Mark Henry knew what it was. Mark Henry was knocking the dust off that thing. Sexual chocolate back in the day. You ever seen Blacks? That's what was happening. The old school, the old edition. Mark Henry was knocking the dust off that thing.
I just pictured that like right now in my head, like.
And then they did a little storyline when she thought she was pregnant, and it was
horrible.
It was horrible.
If she would have had a Mark Henry baby, that baby neck would have been strong.
Oh my God, neck strong. That baby would have had the Benjamin Button.
The baby would have put her whole
old ass face, old ass Earl face.
He was gonna come out holding her uterus like.
Oh man, that baby would have came out looking like Yoda. Dark skinned Yoda. Oh man.
I was like, man.
Hey bro, that was the stuff back then. But I love Hell in a Cell, all the matches were good. We have to talk about the formulation of Finn Balor and AJ Styles and Liv versus the Judgment Day, right?
Yes.
I thought that was a great match.
It was.
That was a really great match. I know that I was impressed by everybody involved with that match. Man, it was just so much action during it. I think the addition of Rhea Ripley to the group
that made them real strong.
Man,
right there.
That made them really strong.
Because Rhea's a beast.
I want to really see Rhea have a nice run, man, as this character and a title. And to be honest with you, I would love to see her in a title picture.
The only thing I don't like how they do a Rhea Ripley is how they keep making her a heel, then they make her a face, then make her a heel again. Like Keep her at 1.
I think she's going to be at 1 now. I think right now with this character that she has in the Judgment Day run, I think that she's going to be a heel for a while. And I really want to see her challenge Bianca. I think her and Bianca has great chemistry in the ring, man. And I know they're going to have a hell of a fight.
Man.
They're going to have a hell of a fight.
Good. If they bring back out the mixed tag matches, whoever she teams up with, her, Damon Priest, or her or Finn Balor, they're taking it off top.
Okay. All right.
Because if Miz and Maurice get in there, oh, it was over.
Not Miz and Maurice,
They get put out already.
Yeah.
No chance.
Listen, I'm a fan of this Judgment Day. I'm a fan of the Edge development and this dark father character. You know, it's a combination of the Brood mixed with Edge, mixed with the Rated R Superstar, mixed with something that's a little bit different and darker. And I love what he's brought out of Rhea. I love what he's brought out of Damian Priest. And I really want to see the group grow. Me personally, I want to see Tommaso Ciampa join Judgment Day. I think that Ciampa would be really great. He would be almost like a Butch character. He would be like a real assassin.
But they're gonna bump heads. Him and Finn.
Really? I don't think so. I think Ciampa can play his role.
Because I think he don't want to be the alpha male. He gonna want to be the alpha male. You already got Damon Priest backing off of being the alpha male, but then you got Finn Balor stepping out there.
You know what I think should really take control of the group? I would love to see Rhea step up.
Oh,
and be a leader of the group. I think if they did that, I think that would be amazing. But if you had to put another character in Judgment Day right now on either SmackDown or Raw roster, who would you put on Judgment Day?
Right now?
Right now. That's on the roster. Who would you add to the group?
This might sound crazy.
Okay.
I will put Madcap because of his new personality. Because he didn't come out, when he came out that Avalanche, he didn't come out with that little jokey joke. He came out a little more serious and like, I'm gonna bust your ass and you fuck me.
He did.
Yeah, so I can see him with Judgment Day. Because
you know what? I haven't even given Madcap a thought for the group. I do love this new Madcap character. At first, I wasn't big on the name, but I kind of like the name now. You know what I'm saying? It kind of grew on me.
Because now he's really mad.
He's really mad, Cap. You know what I mean? And I think that his stint with Corbin, man, the feud and even the relationship they had with Corbin, that really brought him out as a superstar and a character, man. But this Madcap, I mean, the guy is huge.
He's nice. He's a good wrestler.
He's a good wrestler. He's big. He's fast, man. He's like freakishly, deceivingly strong.
Yeah.
And I would love to see what develops more from this Madcap character, man. But wow, Madcap joining Judgment Day. That would be interesting. I'm not mad at that. One person that I thought about adding on to the group, I thought about AJ, and I wanted to see how AJ would evolve in that group. But then now I think about it, I can't really see AJ really fitting into that.
Yeah, because I think they're trying to, because right now...
I think they're just trying to do all the younger wrestlers.
Yeah, because I think right now they're trying to put AJ as a face.
Yeah.
So I don't think...
You don't think they'll do a heel character for him?
No, because they kept doing him the same way. Face, heel, face, heel.
Face heel.
Yeah, now we gonna have him on face. He's gonna be one of the heat. That's what's going on. I think it's gonna be like an AJ versus Finn Balor Judgment.
I think it's going to be.
Us in the back.
I think it might be Finn Balor versus Edge for SummerSlam, which that'll be. But you know what I would love to see? Oh my God! I just thought about it. I would love to see Demon Finn Balor versus Brood Edge for the group.
That would be nice.
But they need us in booking, man. They need us in WWE booking, bro.
Does he come out in the old brood?
Man.
Oh man, did Christian come out with him?
You know what? I think Christian is happy.
old.
Christian is happy where he is, man.
He's not the old Chris.
Nah.
You can have AJ come out with him. Yeah, AJ and Finn. Then you have Finn Balor, the Demon.
But think about
the
it.
Priest and the Demon.
Priest and the Demon, I like that. But think about it though, like really, if you had to put another leader in that group, Finn Balor I think Finn Balor is good. I think Finn Balor fits that group. I like the aesthetic of all three of them. But if you had to put a tenured WWE star other than Edge with the group,
Other than Edge?
Other than Edge with the group,
Oh, that's.
who would you think that would fit?
I go old school. Boogeyman.
The Boogeyman.
The Boogeyman.
I am the Boogeyman. I'm coming to get
That's
you.
just weird. I can see him come out with it.
Yo, it just ain't Burns.
Because of him, I can honestly say if they had something like that, I can see him and Demon Finn Balor coming out at the same time. Demon Finn Balor calling out the Boogeyman smoke. Like he resurrected him.
That would be interesting.
Or Papa Shango.
Papa Shango.
Yeah, because, do that voodoo, resurrect the demon. Because you haven't seen the demon in a long time.
I haven't seen Demon in a long time, but
After that one loss, he hasn't came back.
I think he'll be back though. I think the Demon only really comes for like strong fighters. I think that Demon Finn Balor versus Edge, man, it's money on any card.
Yes.
It's money on any card, and I'm excited to see where Judgment Day goes, where they grow. If they add another female on, I would love to see, Liv.
Liv turn.
Or
Bliss.
Doudrop.
No. Bring up crazy Alexa Bliss.
I thought about that. I don't know what they're doing with Alexa right now.
Yeah, because they changed her music again. And
But she's a face right now.
yeah, now they're making her good. Like,
They took all that witchcraft evil shit from her, and they kind of like.
this is what I thought. Right now,
Yeah.
I just had some pop in my head right now. They bring back Bray Wyatt.
You know what? Bray Wyatt
Bray Wyatt. That's
joining the Judgment Day. Money.
That will be
Money.
top selling. He come back, beat up Finn Balor, take the spot.
I'm thinking about it now. That's money.
Because all you see is the screen. You see Finn Balor come in the ring with the Judgment. Then you hear, "Let me in." The
Oh,
screen everything just go black. Everything just go black. And the ring pop back on. You just see them two in the ring by themselves.
wow. You know
The
what?
Fiend?
I love the Fiend character. I love Bray Wyatt as a wrestler, bro. I really think that they took the belt off him way too soon. And I would love to see where the character was developing at. But like I said, bro, honestly, if I think about it,
I just hated how they made Alexa Bliss run with his character.
yeah, that was weird. It was really weird. But she carried it.
She did, but I mean,
And to be all the way 100 with it, Alexa Bliss carried the careers of Randy Orton
True.
and Bray Wyatt, keeping that character alive for as long as she did.
Nia Jax.
But she had the storyline with Randy, remember?
Yeah.
And then that was when Bray Wyatt and Randy had this back and forth. So even when Randy wasn't on TV, and even when Bray Wyatt wasn't on TV, Alexa Bliss kept their characters alive in a lot of ways by continuing doing all the dark stuff that she was doing. I liked it. I think when The Fiend came back and he was reincarnated, and then she got in, it was a good match, and then she had got into it, and black stuff started coming from her face. I was like, okay, y'all going in a whole too much. That's a whole different direction. And then she came back and went through therapy or something like that.
Yeah. She went to see a psychiatrist.
Yeah, but she still has the doll. And I was thinking, like, why she still got the doll? But then I had to realize, hey, man, that doll is selling, Jack. That doll's selling units. She ain't get rid of that doll right now. She's going to keep that doll as long as she can. So, I'm done with the whole.
I can see that dog being a resurrection of the Fiend. There's all of a sudden a dog going missing in the ring or something. Because that was supposed to be the demon.
You know what? You got me salivating at the thought of the Fiend coming back and joining the Judgment.
WWE, bring him back.
Hey, listen,
Now.
if y'all got ears, just listen, bro. That's money. That's money. I will watch that group. That group, if you put Bray Wyatt at the helm of that group,
Any group.
it was any group, but if you put Bray Wyatt at the helm of the Judgment Day, right? And Bray, I'm just thinking about what can happen. I mean, you can have all kinds. You can have Bray versus Edge.
Yeah.
You can have Bray versus. I mean,
Fireflies.
oh my God, I love that. Hey, I'm gonna be real. I love the Fireflies.
I love that part.
You know what I mean? That made me feel like I was watching Bear in the Big Blue House, and what was it made me feel like I was watching Mr. Rogers and Blues Clues. You know what I'm saying? Oh, here's right there. There's a clue. You know what I'm saying? I loved everything about the Firefly Funhouse. I loved everything about Bray Wyatt's character. I loved everything about the Fiend. And at first, when they did the Fiend character, they made him unstoppable. I know when the first match that him and Seth Rollins had, Seth Rollins stomped his head like 32 times. He kept getting up, and I was like, he's unbeatable.
Yeah. I was like, no.
Somebody call him a priest. That's a real demon. Just keep him down.
But
you know what I'm saying?
that was just the whole build for to Roman.
Bro, he did everything but shoot him. He did everything in that match but shoot him.
Shoot him, set him on fire, break. Yeah.
Oh man, listen. That's why I say, man. To this day, you have a lot of supernatural characters, right? You mentioned Papa Shango earlier.
That was awesome.
You know what I'm saying? You mentioned the Boogeyman earlier.
Awesome.
We mentioned Edge with the Brood. You know what I'm saying? With the whole vampire character earlier.
What was his name? The dude was with him?
Gangrel. Gangrel and Christian with Edge, and they had the whole Brood thing. I'm not a big fan of the dark characters. If I had to pick my two favorite dark characters of all time, I gotta say three because I gotta put Bray Wyatt in there. But my two favorite of all time is the Undertaker, okay, and Aleister Black.
Aleister was a good one.
Aleister Black.
They played this character too strong.
Even now in AEW, Aleister Black, in the House of Black, I can't get into all the witchcraft evil stuff, but I like what he's doing. I think that he is very dangerous in his role, and as a supernatural character, like a Bray Wyatt, like an Edge, like a certain characters like this, they carry storylines really, really well. And I'm pissed off that I did not get to see the Dark Father character that he had, because he remember right before he left, he was beefing with Big E. Yeah. Last time I seen Aleister Black, he had kicked Big E in the face and knocked him slam out, knocked all the slob out of his mouth.
Then he got kicked off the show.
Then he got kicked off the show after the vignette about this Dark Father character, and I think they kind of evolved to what the House of Black is now. You know what I'm saying? A small, that was the PG version of what the House of Black is now. But as far as, these dark characters, man, the Undertaker is by far
hands down the best.
Hands down the best, greatest of all time. But if I had to put a close second, man, I would say Bray Wyatt, bro, because Bray Wyatt is just on another level. He's just on another level. His psychology, his interactions, and I mean just the way the boy wrestles, man. He's an all total package on any card that you put him on, man. And you have to put him at the top.
Do you know who we used to have? One of the dark characters that had me cracking up.
What's that?
All the times I've seen him, Viscera.
Viscera. I used to like Viscera, man. You remember? Listen, I don't know what it is about WWE. They always make the big dudes dance for some reason.
Then he's on the bitch trying to get all sexy.
Yeah, he was trying to get all sexy. I'm like, you look like the blueberry off the girl after Willy Wonka when the girl ate when she ate the everlasting gobstopper. She turned into the blueberry and blew up. Viscera looked like that. Viscera was huge, bro. But
he was scary though.
He was scary, but they took the scariness away from them when they make them dance, man. I don't know what it is about WWE having big dudes dance. Like, that's cool. Like, you remember they had, what's his name? The Funkadactyl. What's his name, man?
Brodus Clay.
Brodus Clay. Brodus Clay was a beast, man. But then they had him dancing in the ring, and I enjoyed it. I ain't gonna lie, I enjoyed it. The Funkadactyls was that, Naomi. Naomi, that's where Naomi came from.
That he did a good job for that one.
Yeah, but just I don't understand the whole big man dancing thing. I guess
like right now, what's his name? What is his name? He with oh my god.
He's with who?
I just forgot who got named that fast. Oh my god.
What show was on?
SmackDown.
Shanky.
Shake it.
Shanky, boy. Shanky of it. Hey, look.
They did that to the Great Khali.
They did that to the Great Khali. They did it to all the greats, man. My favorite
big guys.
My favorite big guy dancer was Rikishi of all time.
Oh, Rikishi's hands.
Rikishi used to get down, Jack. But you just mentioned somebody, and I want to pivot to something that's very important. It's a hot topic right now in the wrestling world, and we got to talk about it real quick before we go ahead and end the show. Sasha and Naomi.
Oh my God, the best tag team ever.
Sasha and Naomi decided to leave due to creative. I'm not sure if they decided to leave the company, but I know that they decided to leave that night. They left their titles. I guess they didn't agree with what the creative was. And the wrestling world is all abuzz, and they're waiting to hear something from Naomi and Sasha. I, as a fan, I hate to see it because they meant so much more than I think they really realized to a lot of people.
Yeah, it meant a lot, but I understand why they did it. Though they said they.
Do you really?
Yeah, they said they felt like they was from how who said it best. Becky Lynch, she did get all the opportunities. Like they kept putting Becky Lynch in small matches.
Right.
Like she's a star. You're like, I'm a star. Put me with the big when they just won the belts. Now they in a six-pack
challenge.
Six-pack challenge. Like,
right.
Come on now.
Well, this is what I heard was supposed to happen, right? I heard that Naomi was supposed to win the match. I heard that Naomi was supposed to win the match, and she was supposed to pin the strongest person in the ring to get her over, to make her look strong. Well, you in that match, who's the strongest person in the ring? Her own damn partner, Sasha Banks. So I heard that she was slated to pin Sasha, right, and then go on to face Bianca Belair at Money in the Bank, which I would have loved.
That would have been a good match
to see. But that didn't happen, and they decided to, rest on their laurels, man. And I guess they feel like they wasn't being respected as tag team champions because she was. I guess they were looking at it like, well, if she pins me, what does that leave the tag team?
Yeah, the team want to split up.
But in my eyes, I'm like, well, that's a possible storyline. I mean, you can still have storyline and still be a tag team, and Tasha has not always had the best relationships in WWE. Let's keep it all the way above.
But I think that's what one of the things that was bothering her. Like she knew her and Naomi can take it, from
to
here
another
to another level. But
in order for you to take it to another level, you have to have competition.
True.
And in the current state of the women's division right now, there are hardly any tag teams.
Because I knew it was no tag team when they had Camilla and no girl.
Yeah, it's hardly any tag teams, man, and that hurt my feelings because I really wanted to see the women shine more. I am a fan of the women's wrestling.
Yes.
I everything that they've been doing, they've been a lot of times making the boys look bad. They will put on matches, and it just blows my mind. My favorite, I have to say, my favorite women's wrestler of all time, and there's a lot. There's a lot of women I had to consider for this. My favorite of all time is Charlotte Flair. Charlotte Flair.
Well, mine of all time, Lita.
No, I'm talking about all
Now?
time. I'm talking about entertainment. I'm talking about
Lita.
carry matches. I'm talking about multiple time. I'm not taking nothing away from
Team
Lita.
Extreme.
And I love the match between Lita and Becky Lynch. I love that match. That was a great match. But Charlotte Flair, man, is on a different level, man. Charlotte Flair made Ronda Rousey look like an amateur, bro. And
True.
technically she is, but not technically she is. But she, she's not an amateur, but she made her look like an amateur. Charlotte Flair is that damn good, man. And only person that I can see her getting up there is Becky. Sasha. But now that Sasha is gone, I mean, I'm not sure what that leaves to.
I have a feeling they're gonna bring them back.
That's big money, man.
That's a real lot of money.
First of all, anywhere that they go, they're gonna be good.
Yeah.
Anywhere that they go, they're gonna be good.
Because what you was thinking, what tag team can you put that's together right now will be able to beat Sasha Banks and Naomi? You would have to build one. You would have to put a heavy hitter with somebody to beat them to.
Yeah.
Because you would have to like a Ronda Rousey, Charlotte Flair.
No, I was thinking Ronda and Shayna.
Okay.
I was thinking Ronda and Shayna got in the tag team. That would be disgusting.
Or Ronda and Rhea.
Who?
Rhea Ripley.
Ronda and Rhea.
That will be the one that I think they'd be very unstoppable.
I wouldn't want to see them in a tag team together.
That'd be like the Brother Destruction. They're around through them.
Man, I wouldn't want to see them together. I think I don't know.
I think what's happening. They have to build a team to beat them.
They would really have to build a women's division up. And honestly, I don't know where that leaves the belts now. Because Sasha really fought hand and tooth for them belts, man. And then, even if she felt like the belts was being disrespected, there's a time and place where you can do that. You know what I mean? She could have did that a lot differently. I believe definitely that the walkout that they had was mostly Sasha. I don't think Naomi really. She ain't want to leave. Her man was like her man is there. He on top right now. She didn't want to leave.
He has a belt. She has a belt.
She didn't want to leave. I know 100%. Naomi ain't never did nothing like that.
No.
I don't think Naomi
Even with her
wanted
best
to leave.
friend, what was her best friend name? With the Crocodiles?
Adrian? Was it Adrian? I believe that's her name, Adrian.
Yeah.
Something like that. Yeah, but
When she left, she was like, bye.
yeah, bye.
Deuces.
Deuces.
I'm going to make my money, bye. You know what I mean? But I think there's more to it.
I think it was more to it, but even if it is, man, and even if they felt like they were being disrespected and the belts were being disrespected, I heard it was some backlash backstage, with John Laurinaitis and some of the producers or whatever. But pick and choose what your battles are. You know what I'm saying? Like I was listening to Booker T, right? And he kind of scoffed when they said, that they felt like they weren't getting the respect that they were due. And I think about all the old school black wrestlers back in the day that had 10 times worse.
But it's just...
I really, and when Booker T kind of scoffed a little bit.
What he said, though, was I think it's... Because Camilla and them have to go through the stuff they were trying to put them through.
What's that?
Like when Camilla and old girl was tag team champions, they didn't have to fight each other.
No, they didn't.
You know what I mean? But now you got the two dominant women, you know what I mean, of color. I ain't racist. I ain't racist. Now it seems like it's different. Like, you're going to fight each other, so who's going to win this match and go to the championship.
I kind of get it, but at the same time, bro, that's
it's
your job.
It's a business.
That's a business. That's a multi-million-dollar. I'm sorry, that's $1 billion company, bro. Like, it's your job. You entertain. They even put out a disclaimer. I've never seen WWE put out any kind of disclaimer like the one that they did with telling that it was a scripted show, that that these are actors and that they're meant to act out, you know, to the ability of their contract or whatever the case may be. I know I have the disclaimer. I'm gonna get better at reading stuff like that. But just in general, the fact that they put something out about it, that just blew my mind. I was like, I've never seen WWE put out a disclaimer like that before. And so, you know, honestly, I want to see Sasha and Naomi back. I think if they don't come back to the WWE, they will be good either way. I know that Sasha has the Mandalorian. Sasha is primed for Hollywood, man. Sasha is ready. Sasha is ready right now. So even if she didn't decide to come back to the WWE, I think that she'll be great in Hollywood. And hell, if she decided to go to any company, I don't care. I don't care if it was backyard wrestling. If she went to any company, she would be a star instantly. I think that's what I know that AEW has a lot of WWE former stars there, but they don't have any star power as far as the women's division is concerned. They have Ember Moon just came. She goes by the name of Athena, so she just came back to the
I'm upset about that one.
We're gonna go back to that. Talk that. I know Tony Storm just went over there. I don't really see the star power in their women's division in AEW, but if either Naomi, especially Sasha, went to AEW, WWE would have real problems.
You think it'd be like another WCW versus WWE?
I would love to see that. I thought that was the best time in wrestling for me. Even now, that was the best time. That was the most entertaining time in wrestling because they didn't have as many restrictions as they do now, and the content was different and the times were different. And the things that people would say. I listened to some of The Rock's old stuff.
Oh yeah.
Man, The Rock was raunchy, bro. And if you listen to what he was saying, like today, he would be canceled, straight up. But that's why he was one of my favorites, because he would say whatever the hell he wanted to and tell people to shut up.
I think that's what they did with Randy Orton this recently, because he was on there, Mike, going ham.
Yeah.
With the New Day. Not New Day, I mean the Ones. Then he got hurt all of a sudden.
Yeah.
I think they suspended him, so we're gonna play you off. You hurt for a little bit, you know, you come back better.
I think Randy was legit.
You think so?
Yeah. Oh, he wanted some time off or something. You know, they'll write people off of TV any kind of way.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you know, I hope Randy does come back, man. I have to speak on RK Bro right quick because
I loved it.
I love RK Bro. I love the whole dynamic between Randy and Riddle. I think that they both elevated each other, and I think that Riddle really brought Randy's
soft side
out, but I think he's brought a different dynamic to what Randy is, right? And I think that Randy has become a fan favorite. First of all, Randy is a legend. He don't got shit to prove. But Randy became a fan favorite with the young people. Mind you, I'm gonna say that again. Randy became a fan favorite with the young people with RK Bro. And RK Bro was the hottest thing that was moving for a while, man. And I thought they were going to give a real... I knew that Usos was going to win the belts, but I thought that the run for RK Bro had, I thought that was a great run. I love the dynamics between them two, man, and I just want to see Randy back on TV again, man.
Yeah, they played off of each other well. Like,
yeah.
Riddle bring out the Randy soft side, and Randy brought out Riddle's little inner demon, you know, because Riddle's doing some stuff I have never seen, like the RK off the top rope.
Oh,
never seen him do no stuff like
God.
that. Like, he brought a good Riddle.
Yeah.
So he brought Riddle about to be a beast for Randy.
I think this singles run that Riddle is about to have, man, I think it's going to be really cool. I'm not sure what they're going to do. I'm not sure if they're going to put a belt on him at all. I'm not even sure if he's going to end up challenging Roman, but you know, I really want this Riddle character to kind of take wings and do his whole thing, man, because he's entertaining, bro.
Let's rewind this real fast. About the 24/7.
Okay.
Becky Lynch.
Okay. Let's talk about it.
How do you know about that?
Let's get into it.
How do you know about that match right there?
First of all,
I just thought about that. Like, man,
I'm gonna say this, and I know I'm gonna probably get what they call some heat for saying this. Why is Dana Brooke still in the company?
I don't know.
Why would they fire all those good people
And keep Dana?
Brooke? Why would you fire Swerve Strickland, Keith Lee, and keep Dana Brooke?
Braun Strowman.
Why would you get Braun Strowman?
I just thought about that. Nia Jax, Braun, in one.
Alistair Black.
What? Yeah.
Why would you fire all them people and keep Dana Brooke? Mickey J. Why would you keep Dana Brooke?
Yeah.
Who is she making love to stay around? I ain't gonna say the other because I'm trying to keep it PG. Who is she making love to?
Somebody.
Huh?
Johnny Laurinaitis.
Whose pubic hair is she flossing with to stay in WWE? I don't understand how. I don't know, but she's still relevant. And the fact that they still have the 24/7 belt.
I like the concept. It's funny.
I love the 24/7 concept. A lot of people don't like it. A lot of wrestling fans don't like it. They don't respect it.
It's entertainment.
It's pure entertainment.
And
the person that brought pure entertainment, who is a legend, and if he ever leaves, I will stop watching.
R-Truth?
R-Truth.
Yes.
R-Truth is the mother man.
He makes that title worth watching.
R-Truth he is so entertaining. He is so funny, bro. Everything that he's in, he elevates people around him. I love R-Truth.
I just don't like how they're making the strong people like Tamina Snuka look soft.
What else is she gonna do?
No, she's making her look soft.
What if she ain't got no match? What is she gonna do? She better run for that damn 24/7 championship.
You getting married all of a sudden in the ring? No.
Well, she did get married and then divorced the next week.
Yeah,
which
like,
I'm gonna be honest with you. I did like that Tozawa Tamina storyline. I think they should have kept that going. Just because Dana and Reggie didn't work out.
I could have seen her with R-Truth.
Who?
Tamina. Yeah.
Hell, they about the same damn age.
Yeah, they both swole and it worked out.
Man, listen, R-Truth is a treasure man, and if WWE ever get rid of him, I swear I will stop watching wrestling that day. In this podcast, we're gonna be talking about something else. We'll be talking
about AEW.
Yeah, and something else.
Impact Wrestling.
I'd rather talk about inline skating.
Some field hockey.
We're gonna be talking about field hockey if they get rid of R-Truth, man. I think R-Truth is a certified legend, man, and I would love to see him on like a United States Championship run, man, just for like the last time before he retires. I think he needs that, but he really brings entertainment to the 24/7 championship. He brings entertainment. It's funny every week. And I love R-Truth, man. I love R-Truth. You know who else I love? Who don't get enough credit? Sami Zayn. I am a Sami Zayn fan. You know why? Sami Zayn is the most creative wrestler on the roster. I don't care who you haven't met. The fact that he wrestled Johnny Knoxville at WrestleMania
he got beat up
and had the most memorable match of the whole weekend.
Everybody
speaks volumes.
Yes.
Speaks volumes. I thought that match was the funniest damn match I've seen in a long time.
I was done when Wee Man came from under the ring.
When Wee Man came under the ring
and body slammed
him, bro, I was
done.
First of all, the fact that he cleared the floor, his head cleared the floor for him to get the slam was impeccable to me. I was like, he about to break his neck.
He's strong.
He's real strong. Yeah, I guess you get punched in the nuts a couple of times, you you start building calluses. You know, you just get extra strong. But I love Sami Zayn, man. I think Sami Zayn is one of the greatest wrestlers on the roster. The fact that he thinks that he's a part of the bloodline and keeping that storyline going is great. The fact that you could put Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn is like, it's like when you're playing chess, right? He's like the bishop.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you could put Sami Zayn anywhere on the card, man, and Sami Zayn will do good. He's gonna bring entertainment every time, man. It's gonna be something fresh and something new. I'm a big Sami Zayn fan. I would love to see more Sami Zayn on TV, and I love this bloodline angle with Sami Zayn going on right now.
You gotta talk about one more thing.
One more thing. All right.
Ezekiel.
Let's talk about 50 Ezekiel. Let's get Let's talk about. I am Ezekiel, Elias' younger brother.
Yes. Like I'm waiting for them to have like a Ezekiel the ring and Elias just all of a sudden.
All of a sudden, Elias just pop up.
Yes.
Hey, listen, man. I like Ezekiel. I loved Elias.
That storyline is
The storyline between Ezekiel and Kevin Owens is freaking hilarious. And I've never seen anybody more adamant in proving somebody wrong than Kevin Owens. And Kevin Owens right now is at the top of his game, man. I really didn't think he was going to sign for more years with the WWE. I thought he was going to be gone. But, you know, the fact that he's still there, man, and that he has the storyline going with Ezekiel, man, it's hilarious, man. And Kevin Owens don't get his flowers. But
I think that Stone Cold match got more money.
It got him more money and more notoriety. And the fact that
using that stutter.
He was using that stutter, but the fact that Stone Cold's last match was with Kevin Owens.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care what Kevin Owens do in his career. That's always going to be a footnote in his career that his last match was with Stone Cold Steve Austin. And I think that was great. But going back to it, I think Kevin Owens is another one of those great wrestlers that don't get his credit due.
Yeah. But
the storyline that he has going on with Ezekiel is freaking hilarious. I love everything about it. I really want to see it going. I want to see how far they can really push this Ezekiel Elias' brother. How long that can go.
Until they have to show Elias.
Yeah, until they have to show Elias sometime, you know what I mean? And me personally, I love the Elias character. Elias was like the perfect heel, man. He was saying disrespect to all his foes, man, and I thought that was a great angle. But, you know, this new freaky Zeke character that's going on, man, I think that I'm interested to see what more Zeke can do in the ring.
Oh,
yeah. All right. Well, man, we went over a lot. I think we went over time too, man. It was about an hour and 22 minutes in, but it felt good, and I know we got a lot of topics out that we were trying to get out, but we had a lot more. But yeah, I thought this was a good thing, man. Thank you guys for joining us. This your boy Brian Renegade.
This Showtime,
Chef
Tay-Roy.
Chef Tay-Roy. Chef Tay.
We're gonna let you guys decide.
You know what I'm saying? But I appreciate you being here with me, my brother.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? And,
glad being here.
Until the next time, man. We'll catch y'all on the next episode of the Best Damn
Wrestling
Podcast.